I'm starting to get tired of watching sports.
Yeah. Because it's more about individual accolades and the coaches have no say. These players, they get all this money and, if things don't go right, they get rid of the coach. They don't listen to him. And now
Yeah,
I was even looking at the players with this NIL money. These players, I think, was it Caleb or Williams, the quarterback for the Bears? You know,
yeah.
he got like $10 million in college, playing college ball in the NIL
Wow,
deals.
wow.
It's like they've just messed it all up. Like that money, college players getting money to me should just be every college player gets money across the board. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? Why are
That's
these
true.
guys getting millions and others on the team aren't? You get that when you get to the league, but I thought this money was supposed to help these athletes all across the board, and it doesn't seem like it.
Wow, I didn't even know that. You brought
Yeah.
up something new to me. I was always an advocate for college players getting money because collegiate sport was big
Yeah.
far as bringing in revenue. And I always thought that the college players, these young players, were being cheated for not even getting paid nothing, and yet they were growing the sport. Coaches getting, high salary and the revenue that was coming in. And so, but it should be fair across the board, like you said. I always was an advocate of these players getting money, though.
Yeah, I think they should too, but just across the board, like I don't believe some of these players should get, $5, $10 million, and then some of the players get nothing. I thought the
Yeah, that's
point was
crazy.
to support because if you're a star on the team or not in college, you're all part of the team,
For
you know.
sure.
So this isn't the NFL, this is college. So I thought they were going to take that money and then support all the athletes, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So what made his situation that different from other players not getting what he got?
I mean, it's just like the NFL that it's what the teams are willing to give them, and they don't have to give everyone money. So he got that much money.
Wow, wow. Wow, that's crazy because the whole sport of collegiate really was just deserving of all players getting something.
Yeah,
And really, being that it's college and it's not professional, even salary, to be honest
yeah,
with you.
yeah. It's. I feel like they've missed the
Yeah.
whole point of it.
The thing is, for years, it should have been something done with these players
Yeah,
in college should have already got, so even if it's just the minimum of 500,000 or 100,000, what have you, but it should have been just an even salary
yeah,
across the board, with
yeah,
the players.
yeah,
But I didn't hear that. Yeah, but once again, to your point, what it highlights now, with he's in the pros now, or he's still in college.
yeah. He's in the pros. Some of them make more in college than they do in the pros. That's why they
Wow,
stay.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. But now the question that you got to ask yourself: how well will he develop as a player? You
yeah.
know, being that he's one that's getting that type of salary, will it really help his game grow?
Yeah, I mean, for him in particular, he's doing pretty good in the NFL, but I could definitely see if you're getting paid that much in college, there's less motivation to work on your game. That could be a problem too. If you go to college to be a lawyer or you go to college to be a doctor or whatever the case may be, you're not going to get millions before you get the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And I do understand they're making money off of them, but just be fair with everyone across the board. Give everybody a piece of the pie.
It just show you the double standards
Yeah.
that it seems like it exists everywhere. And what can you do about it? It's part of society, it's part of society.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
like double standards. Like Jim Harbaugh got fired, and Mike Tomlin gets to stay. They both kind of lost their voice, but he gets to
yeah.
stay.
It's funny because I watched that Steelers game today, and of course, I've been an Aaron Rodgers fan, Tomlin fan, but it's funny how what you learn in football that a couple plays can really dictate the whole entire game.
Hmm.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers, some of the play calling early in the first quarter, the second quarter, honestly, I thought it cost them the game when the game was tight, 7-6,
Yeah,
6-3, and they just made against a team like Houston,
yeah,
Texas, that defense is strong. They was running the ball on 2nd and 9, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8. some of the play calling, I just thought it was really bad on the coaching staff of the Steelers.
You think it's time for Aaron Rodgers to retire?
Yeah, and I think it's time for Tomlin to step down and get fired.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a change, and
Yeah. And Aaron Rodgers had a run. He's had Super Bowl, but he has some good games, but he just obviously he's not himself. And then if you can get another quarterback, I guess if they don't have anybody as good as him, I can see, but I don't know.
it's tough because it's a mental. Now you're talking about practice and travels, and 43 years old next year,
Yeah.
going through another, season of just you might get injured with one play, and now you're a step slower. Your pass now not as sharp. All those things you got to consider. Is it really worth trying to play anymore? And I thought they had a good shot with Mahomes not being in the playoffs this year, and he's not as mobile. I think it's time. But he had a great year, great career, and he had a pretty great year at it for his age. But I think it's time.
Yeah, you kind of want him to go before, like when Peyton Manning was playing. I don't know if you remember, but that last year he was just throwing, even the year they won the Super Bowl, he was just throwing up ducks, man. He was throwing, I mean, he was throwing the ball and it wasn't even getting barely over the line.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
man, this dude,
I, I,
he looked horrible.
and to be honest with you, I mean, if you looked at some of the passes of Aaron Rodgers this year, he was still throwing some darts.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he was throwing some really sharp spiral, crisp passes. But I know what you're saying with Peyton Manning. He won that Super Bowl with Denver
Man,
against Cam Newton. You talking about?
yeah,
I might be wrong, but it seemed like it was fixed in a way. I don't know if that
yeah.
was a fixed season or what.
It,
Super Bowl,
it sure did because I mean, he couldn't throw the ball
nah.
over the line. It was horrible.
And really, what won that Super Bowl was Von Miller and that defense.
Yeah, yeah. And,
Denver's defense was incredible.
and I think
You know,
someone paid Cam Newton not to jump on the ball.
and
Man,
that was his MVP year too, wasn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
MVP year, and he just let the ball and man, someone was in his ear. I wonder how much he got paid not to jump on that ball. People are trying
Man,
to say he was scared, but he wasn't scared. That dude was running over people his whole career. He was scared of not getting that extra little paycheck.
yeah, uh, man, you don't know. It's hard to know if things are fixed, rigged, or what. And it seemed like that year, Peyton Manning just seemed like they wanted him to go out in glory.
Yeah.
Just kind of wonder. And honestly, I thought it was going to happen with Aaron Rodgers to some degree.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is as beloved as Peyton
That's
Manning.
true.
He's a villain.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. That's
Yep.
different because Peyton Manning was loved, and Aaron Rodgers was never loved by the league.
They feel sorry for Peyton Manning because he's got that water head. He got that little water head. So they feel sorry for him.
I think,
Yep.
and sometimes I think he was loved more than Tom Brady.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
they loved. It's funny because Peyton Manning was loved that much.
Yeah, he was. Great quarterback, all jokes aside.
Oh man,
Great
5 MVPs.
quarterback. Unbelievable.
Man, Edward James and Marvin Harris. That offense was something else, though.
Yeah, it was.
All right, now, Miss.